Hey, GAP Math students, this is a video for Intro to Geometry Objectives 20 to 22. I think this one will be a little quicker, maybe a little easier than some of the other ones we've done in the Intro to Geometry. So have your packet out. If you don't have it, hit pause, go grab that, and then open to this page here. We're looking at three things. We'll skip around a little bit. I think we'll do two problems from each category here. So first, we're going to look at volume of rectangular solids. So basically like a box. Then we'll look at volumes of cylinders. That's like a pop can. And then a volume of a cone. So first one we're going to do, number 25 here. And just a quick little side note, just as a review. Volume of rectangular solids, sometimes are referred to as prisms. Volume is going to equal just length times width times height. Okay. I think a lot of you have seen that before. Just a quick review in case you didn't remember that. So, here they have a picture. That's a rectangular solid. This is a box. And it's just length times width times height. And it doesn't matter which one you say is which. It's multiplication. You can do it in any order. So it would just be these three numbers. Taking your calculator, type all three of them in. 1,078 meters cubed or cube meters. With the multiple choice, they all have that on there anyways. And so it's going to be letter A. Okay. We're going to skip 26 for now. We're going to go to 27. It's going to be similar to what we just did. It's find volume of a rectangular solid. So they're telling you the shape. That is 12 inches long, 11 inches wide, and 4 inches high. Now, a lot of times it helps to draw a picture. I don't really think you need to do that in this one. You can, but it says it's a rectangular solid, and they give you length times width times height, and you just multiply them. You multiply those, you get 528 inches cubed. And now here's something a little tricky. Make sure you pay attention here. There's two answers that say 528. Okay, this says inches squared. That would be for area. Correct answer, inches cubed, right there. Okay. Next one, I'm going to put some notes here at the bottom of the page. Because next we're going to look at volume of a cylinder. Again, a cylinder is like a pop can or a soup can. Okay, basically what it comes down to, the base of this is a circle. So you're going to find the area of the circle. And then you're going to take that times the height of the can. So in other words, area of the circle, remember, is pi r squared and then times h. So that is your formula for volume of a cylinder. Okay, so let's go. We're going to turn the page. All our notes, I think, will end up being on two different pages. So we're going to turn the page to the 7th page of this. We're going to skip a bunch of these middle ones. Now those will be used for practice. And we're going to go back to page 1 here in a second. So go to the 7th page of this. And I just want to start with one with a picture. So now again, the volume, this is a cylinder, is pi r squared h. So they say use 3.14 for pi. R squared means radius. Now radius is from the middle to the outside of the circle. So the radius here is 10. And we need to square that. And then times the height of the cylinder, which is 14. Order operations here. Do not multiply 3.14 times 10. You need to do exponents first. So it'd be 3.14. 10 squared is 100. And you still have the height there. Now you'll take all three of these and multiply them. Use your calculator. And you're going to get 4,396 cubic feet or feet cubed. And be careful, these two look similar, but it's going to be letter D. Okay. And now we're going to go, last time we're going to have to go back to page 1 and then we'll go back to page 7. So there's one more, just to keep your notes on 2 pages here. So we're going to look at number 26. It says find the volume of a cylinder that has a diameter of 14 feet and a height of 24 feet. Use pi equals 3.14. So now a little bit of difference with this one is, not the best looking can, but it says diameter 14. So that's the distance across here. And then the height is 24. Okay, so if diameter, diameter equals 14, radius is halfway. So there to there. So the radius would then be 7. So now, remember, we have this, pi r squared h, so pi is 3.14. R is 7. That has to be squared. H is 24. So then 3.14. And again, can't multiply anything until we take 7 squared, which is 49. Remember, parentheses all means multiplication. Now I just multiply all 3 of these. I'm going to get 3,692.64. Okay, and now so we look at these, the one that's got to be, we round to the nearest whole number. Looking at that and looking at the number next to it, that would bump up to a 3. Letter D is the answer. Okay. All right. 2 more problems. We're going to go so page 7 of this again. We're going to look at a cone. So we got one more formula to look at. I'm going to throw formula up here for you. So I'm going to kind of draw. So volume of a cone. So volume is going to equal, it starts out the same, pi r squared, and then times 8. Instead of times h, it's going to be times h over 3. Okay. That's probably the one I'm going to use. You could use this one also. So you could do everything the same that we did in the last one and then multiply it by 1/3. And that would also be the same thing. So let's take a look here. So we do have a circle and we got to make sure we have a radius. So here's the formula. So we're going to use 3.14. R is 5. Now, if you could do that step in your head, you could do that, of what 5 squared is. Okay. And then if I look at this, height divided by 3, the height is 6 divided by 3. So now let's reduce some things. We can't do anything with 0.3 or 3.14 yet. 5 squared means 5 times 5 is 25. 6 divided by 3 is 2. And now we multiply all those. And I get, when I do it, I get exactly 157. Now they might have used more numbers in pi. And if you use 3.14, you're going to get the right answer. So again, the closest thing to that by far is letter D. Okay. And the last one. Let's keep it in the screen here. So again, we are looking at a cone. We're going to use this same formula. Cone that has a diameter of 8 feet and a height of 24. Now, key here, trying a cone might be a little tough, but not the best cone, but you get the idea. Oh. Okay, so now the key here is the height. That's no problem. That's 24. Now the other number they said was a diameter. Means all the way across. That is 8. So again, if diameter equals 8, then the radius is half of that, which is 4. And that's what we need. So now we use this formula here. So we're going to have 3.14 times r squared. We said r is 4. And then height divided by 3. So we're going to get 3.14. 4 squared is 16. 24 divided by 3 is 8. We multiply all those together. 401.92. Again, you look at the numbers. We round this to the nearest whole number. It's letter D. Okay, so if we look at the next page and just circle the problems we did. So I did 25 and 27. I did 26 and 40. 41 and 42. So again, the way this works is if you're doing a problem and you can't figure it out, like if you're doing number 33 and you can't figure out how they got A, first thing you should do is look at 26 or 40 because it's the same type of problem and see if one of those help you. If you still can't get the answer, you let me know and I'll help you either video chat or do another video or something. Okay. All right. So that is objectives 20 through 22. If do some practice problems. If you have questions, let me know. When you're feeling ready, ask for the test. All right.